Is Candace Owens right for saying that social media is anti-social?
Despite the fact that we call these apps social media apps, it is inspiring antisocial behavior. I do believe that a lot of children would be alive today if their parents did not allow them to be on social media, if they told them to play outside like we played outside, if they weren't so obsessed with their looks at a time where it doesn't matter, or if they weren't trapped in the permanence of social media, not being allowed to grow up and make mistakes and having every mistake documented, and then having an army of people descend upon you for perhaps making a mistake, which is leading to depression and people feeling like they're never going to be able to be anything else because they're trapped into this avatar of their past, despite the fact that...
Yeah, she's right. I think she's right. What do you think about this? What's your thoughts on this? So let's check the comment section because, guys, the comment section is always interesting. Let's check it out. Someone said we should ban the violent video games which kids usually watch. All the kids are watching video games and we don't have time as parents to check what they are actually watching. Yeah. And someone said, all right, but back to the 50s with you. Should not let people buy a gun the moment they check a box saying they are mentally stable. Parents should make better choices about what they choose for their children to engage with. If you are saying parents should, then I agree. But we all know that most of the kids now, when you give them the gadgets, these kids know how to get their way around the gadgets. No matter how much you try to protect the kids, no matter how much you try to put parental guidance on their devices, they still try to get around these things. Also, do you all know that no matter, even if you've got this parental guidance, I noticed the other day that the advertisements, the ads, will still push what they want to push in front of your kids. I've seen ads that come to kids which are not supposed to come to kids. My kid will be watching a cartoon and I'll see an adult ad on my kid's cartoon. So there's some things that we as parents can't really control. I'll tell you this. There are so many things that we can control, but we can only try to give our kids the best values, give them ethics, try to guide them. But your kids go out, they go to school, they meet friends, they meet bad friends, they're influenced, they peer pressure, all that. We just need to pray and keep trying to do our best for our kids. But the way things are going, it's not so easy. It's not so easy. And someone said, but if you are saying the ban should come from a higher power, then I would disagree. It is not the government's job to be parents. Yeah, it all starts from the home. It starts from you. It's literally a proven fact that violent video games don't cause violence. Oh, really? Someone said, would you ban anything that isn't a PG-13 movie, a murder documentary, war documentary, etc.? You can't mind control your way into a better situation. Wow, you're saying this on a social media platform. That's it. I knew that someone was going to say this. Should have done this at a public event. Of course, when you say that, social media is antisocial, and it also has a negative effect on socialization. So you come in here to be on social media to tell people that social media is antisocial is kind of hypocritical. Do you understand? You should do that on a public event in the streets with a microphone. Just keep shouting, social media is antisocial. It is antisocial. You don't come on social media and tell people that social media is antisocial, but you're using it. I don't know, but the point where she said social media is antisocial for your kids, you need to protect your kids while they are on social media. She's right. She is right. Yeah. Someone said kids can tend to grow up faster, it seems, with the medias, for sure. They see parents doing it. Maybe the parents need to set an example. Of course, almost every parent now is on a gadget. When after eating, everyone is on the phone. And I don't know if you've seen these trendy videos of a mom making dinner, and all the dad and all the kids are on their phones. They are on their gadgets. And she called them that food is ready. No one heard her. What she did was she took out a frying pan, and then she took all their chargers and put in the frying pan, and then put plates in front of them. They didn't even notice that she was putting plates in front of them. Then she served them their chargers as their food, because literally their food now is the charger. They don't even care to drink water. They don't even care to eat food. It's all about their gadgets. So I mean, we as parents should set the example so our kids can emulate from us. I have personally learned from my mistakes and failures. Now I can teach my children from my mistakes. The fact that our generation made these apps without taking into account what they could bring, we are on this app right now. What does that make us? Good question. Parents don't know what their kids are doing because they are glued to their screens as well. Sure. They don't look up long enough. True. You just did a research paper on this topic. It is so detrimental to our children. Yeah, it is. It is really detrimental to our children's development. It causes trauma and depression. I think children should not be allowed on the internet. It's very dangerous. Like, think that they shouldn't be allowed on the internet is dangerous. Yeah. Seems parents have abdicated their roles, using social media as babysitter. This one got me. Funny but true. Funny but true. I'll tell you, so many parents now feel that the phone is like a pacifier for their babies. When the baby is crying, they give the baby a phone, the baby stops crying. They put a cartoon and the baby's on the cartoon. When a kid is crying, they give the kid his laptop, his iPad, his computer, or his phone. He is glued on the screens and he doesn't care. And this affects the kids' social interaction, attention as well. So we as parents should do better, because as someone mentioned, we also are glued. We also are glued on our screens as well. We also are glued on our screens. We should be the example for our kids. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned and do not forget to subscribe. What's your thoughts on this? Let's continue the conversation in the comment section. I would like to hear your thoughts on this, guys. I would like to hear your thoughts on this. Guys, do not forget to support the channel, support the ministry. Please, with as low as $2, you can support me. You can support me to keep coming back. I need your support, guys. $2, $5, anything that you want to support me with, support me. I will be so grateful. Thank you all. Bye.